Yes, yes, y'all, it's teamfortress.tv with Admirable, John, and a new face again. It's Connor. He's made his casting debut not so long ago on Vanilla TV. The guy messaged me somewhere. I definitely saw a message, or maybe it was in a dream, saying we should cast sometime, and I thought, yes, we should. Here we are. We're here for the ESEA Season 15 EU Open Division Week 1 fixture between Fenneks eSports and Animate eSports. How are you feeling today, Connor?
Not that great, to be honest, considering I went out last night. It's probably a poor choice on my part, but feeling pretty good about this game. Hoping that Animate can pull something out of the bag, make it interesting.
Stop. Tell us about your night out last night. Where did you go?
I went to a rave.
A rave?
Yeah, and it was pretty good, but I got a little bit too
Wiped out?
Yeah.
A bit too mangled. Don't do drugs, kids. But right now we are here for Team Fortress 2. We got a sort of a map or a game that should be close enough by ESEA standards, considering you've got everything in there from like Div 7 to Premiership. But in ETF2L, these teams would be separated by a division. You would have Fenneks in Div 1 and Animate, who are currently in Div 2, and they've lost both their games, I noticed as well. So I guess we could go out on a limb here and say that Fenneks are the strong favourites.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with people like GF18 when he's on his form, like even against like Prem and Div 1, he does extremely well. So I don't think that Animate can really win this, but let's hope they pull something out of the hat and do something interesting.
Well, I said I'd cast as many ESEA games as I could, even those roles, such as Fat Doobie against Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Didn't manage to get that one casted though, but this one should be interesting. These kids paid their money. They deserve to have their games covered. And so here we are for the first of the 3 matches that we're going to be covering here on Team Fortress TV tonight. I've lined up 3 different casters, but obviously being the big swinging dick in town, I'm going to cast them all because I've got a massive ego. And they're a bit of a shortage of people. We're quite surprised actually the number of people we've lined up here. We have John on the camera for all 3 games, because he's just a badass. I'll be casting this one with Connor. Then match 2 is going to be me and Kuhn casting Roberto against Cause We Can, also Granary, also ESEA. Then the third map, our third fixture, is going to be coming up later on, the last one of the evening around 21 CEST, is going to be Roberto against Evocat. Can't get that one pronounced right. But on top of that, guys, you've even got even more choice. Vanilla TV are casting a bunch of games too. They're going to be covering both of TCM's games. They will be playing the wildcard game against TLR shortly after this one at 20 CEST, and then it will be another one against oh man, I don't know, there's another one after that. It'll come to me. Connor, do you know who they're playing?
I have absolutely no idea. I could ask though.
No, I'll just cheat. I'll look at the ETF2L front page. I clearly didn't prepare well enough for this. Yeah, they're playing Cause We Can as well, and they're going to be covering those 2 games at 20 and 21. But if you're here with us already, you might as well just stay all the way. Stick with Team Fortress TV. I'll show you a good time, guys. Right now we're just waiting for one more player to join here, and maybe you can give me a little roster rundown of the Fenneks side.
Can do. On Fenneks there is Delzik on Scout, GF18 also on Scout. The demo man is Sukpa, I think that's how you say it. Kilari on the Roamer, I believe. Salmon. No, Kilari's playing Pocket now, and Salmon will be the roaming soldier, and Skeege on Medic.
Then on the Animate side, we're going to have Razor's Edge and Maggles playing Scout. Then I think it's Fragmented and Jonesy, I think it's John EZ now in the ESEA speak.
I believe Fragment's playing Medic now.
Oh damn. Seymour is demo then.
I think
Soldier.
Mad Dog.
Oh yeah, you're right, Mad Dog. That must be Animate and Nicholas. So Seymour and Jonesy, John Easy,
yeah,
as we'll call him, on the soldier duties. There they are, almost getting into the right classes. That would help greatly. Skeej asking me in chat, am I ready on Steam? And I said yes, so here they all are, ready and up. We're going to get underway soon. This is NA rules, so it's going to be 2 halves. 1 map played, potentially for 60 minutes. It's first to 3, or 30 minutes for the first half, and then after that it's whoever hits 5 first, or another 30 minutes. But it could be a quick game if Fenneks live up to their billing, their ETF2L status at least, but Granary can be a frustrating map. We could see some upsets here, especially when you consider that unlocks are significantly more multiple here in ESEA. You got a lot more options. You see somebody using the direct hit there in practice. You got stuff like the loose cannon that can be viable as Demo Man as well. You see Platinum using that in ESEA this new season for those big double dunks. And John screaming for the Phlogistinator. I couldn't even tell you if that one's legal or not. But you can actually head over to whitelist.tf, that great website from Veethoof, and you can see the ESEA unlocks in a palatable fashion for each class there. Konr.
Admirable.
Is the hangover no longer hanging over you?
No, it's still on me. Like, my throat is killing me, and my mouth. I also have a bust lip, currently.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Self-inflicted?
I believe so.
Or did you get punched?
No, I don't think I got punched, as far as I know. But yeah, it kind of hurts.
Did somebody come up to you and ask, are you Konr from TF2? And then you said yes. Bam. Punch to the jaw.
I think if that was going to happen, it would have happened to all the lands I've been to by now.
Someone said, I'm going to batter you at LAN. Oh, here we go. We're going live. But it's going to be that delightful 3 restarts that we seem to have inherited from CS. But, you know, here we go. Everybody doing their little rollout again. Does it restart again? Yeah. They think they're going live, but they're not. And now they're so frustrated. But we are here for ESEA Season 15 EU Open Division Week 1. The match is live, as the big green text says on your screen. It is Fenneks eSports versus Animate eSports here. Animate in the red, Fenneks in the blue. We're going to go to the first middle. Konr is going to take me blow by blow.
Alright, I'm going to watch Maggles on this middle, or the scouts from red. I'm going to see what they can do against the really good scout duo from Delzik and GF18. Maggles are going down the right side, just trying to find a place to really push into the team. It doesn't look like you can actually find anything, and the soldier is just getting absolutely wrecked by the scouts there. That's 2 people down for Animate now. They're going to have to just pull out straight away. They didn't lose their medic though. He is still up, whereas they're even now, but they did lose 4 people. So they're probably not going to be able to keep second unless Fenneks really give them a lot of room now. If they get enough room, they should be okay, but looks like they're not going to give them any, and they're just going to cap the second point.
Yeah, Animate's demo man, Nicholas, aka Mad Dog, seemed quite outclassed there. He was pulling a bit of a numlock, rolling out super slow from the rump room, but Sukper really had the whole middle lockdown. Actually picked up Razor's Edge on Endry as he came in top as scout. But right now we're going to see a bomb in here from Simon, coming in juggles. Tries to skip jump, actually launches himself straight in the air, only to get shot down by John EZ with the big air shot there, showing them how they do in Div 2. And we're going to see Fenneks just position themselves very solidly here in the garage, baiting out a push perhaps. They're just waiting to see what happens. They're going to wait for Salmon to respawn, and he's going to snipe. He's determined to get that pick, man. He tried his hand at Soldier, now he's going to peek in here with the scope. And there's no stickies in this left door. He's able to get in for free. Scout spots him out though. He gets a shot off, but doesn't manage to get anything significant done there. And he will switch immediately to that right hand side, but he will find that this door is sticky. It's been dead though. He pops off another shot and he's going to switch around again. But this scout who opened the door, Delzik, is going to get beat out, sacrificed there by his fellow Finn. And there's the bomb in. Fragmented drops the Kalari, I think. Wow,
yeah.
That was unexpected, Konr.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, Animate basically dealt with the sniper problem pretty well. They got a pick onto Delzik and then they just ruined it by dropping. What a shame. They do have a lot of countdown on the point though.
A little over concerned with the snipers. Didn't realise there was a soldier just going to jump in.
Perhaps, yeah.
Oh, here comes the charge though from Skeej. He's flashed in a scout onto the point. That is Delzik, who finds the demo man. Nicholas takes him down. The point's almost capped. They just seem to be farming them here, letting them respawn and kill them. That's going to be a big wipe. And the first round on the board goes to Fenneks. And can I actually tell you how long it's been played? Oh, I can. It says in the chat, doesn't it? Damn you, ESEA. But yeah, that's the first round. No, it doesn't. There we go. 27 minutes 15, thank you. Still have to adjust to this, but there's no time left.
I'm gonna watch the demo man at this mid again, see if Nicholas is getting outclassed again. He did get a little bit damaged there. Didn't really have any vision onto their demo. Oh, really nice air shot there onto the soldier, denying him a bit. Didn't actually manage to kill him at all. And Animate have lost 3 people now. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'd feel really bad if I was him, because that was really nice from him.
And it looks like Fenneks are gonna kick it up a gear and just try and chase down another frag here. Seymour's finding himself pressured hard by Delzik, but lands a nice rocket to make him think twice tonight. The soldier is going to continue though. Salmon, he's fearless, will get shotgunned down, but Seymour also goes down, and that's not necessarily a good trade, as it looks like the red team are prepared to throw more players into the face of that uber charged medic. Skee's popping off to save his team, and Fragmenta almost has it 96%, but his healing target dies. He will not get it, and even though he survived middle, he was unable to make that uber into a full grown one. Just a little baby uber, didn't count.
I feel like that was really unfortunate for him, because he didn't really have people to heal at all. Everyone was sort of just throwing their lives away and not standing with him. If someone stayed with him before they pushed in, he would have got the Uber and been able to defend quite easily, but yeah, he didn't have anyone to heal there, so...
Seymour had to chase down that frag onto Salmon, left his medic without a charge, but onto another middle. You're going to see Fenneks eSports really control their own things. They've got scouts up top just waiting for that bomb in, but they don't get it. Oh, they actually lost their demo man there. Siege has managed to survive though, and so has Fragmented. Both medics staying up here, but it's again Animate who don't have a position where it progresses. They've managed to survive with more players, and we're seeing a real progress here in the middles. The first one they got wiped, the second one they made out with 2, and this time they made out with like, what, 4? Maybe next time they're gonna win. You like
Maybe.
my logic, man?
Yeah, it makes a bit of sense. Yeah, Uber again, let's just hope that there's no drops or anything that happen and they actually play this well. They're actually, and they lose the demo, like, straight away. That's a really good pick from GF18, but kind of sloppy from the demo there. Or maybe you could argue that it was Fragmented dropping his demo man, who knows. But they're not actually gonna defend this second at all. They've lost 5 people now, so they've only got 1 person up. He's only 138 held as well on last, and he's just gonna get completely shut down. He actually gets a pick, but it's a useless one.
That's gonna be half time right here. 3 rounds in the blink of an eye. Quite impressive. There is option for a little pause here if Animate want to try and decide what's going wrong, but I would have to agree with you there. It was probably the demo man's fault on CP2 there. He was just not paying attention, didn't realise that Fenneks were about to push in on top of him. A lot of readies coming in, and I don't think we're live yet, are we? No. Are we? No, we're not. They're still on the same teams, but once the half-time happens, I think they will be switching sides, and that's when it gets very confusing here as someone who's just used to casting ETF2L. I have to remember that the colours have changed. Can you handle that? Is that a bit of a mindfuck?
I think I'll be alright, honestly. Being that they have the same names and everything. Did they actually change? Or is it going to do the restarting thingy?
There we go, it's the restart.
Oh god.
Oh, they had changed actually at the very start, but you will see now Fenneks in the red, Animate in the blue. That's how it is on my screen at least. If you don't agree with me, to hell with you. I'm going to watch the rollout of Super, and he's going to go up top this time. I haven't gone bottom very often in the past. His first stick is directly onto the med pack. Animate and Nicolas is going to find that he's pretty weak, and he's getting pressured by a scout as a result of that. Delzik trying to work them, and that's forced a little bit of a defensive stats there, but Skeej gets taken out by the big bomb from Seymour. Goes straight in there, uses his health to find the medic as he was coming through there, nicely timed. And those rockets that don't get blocked by players anymore, really the undoing of Skeej. But it looks like either way Fenneks will manage to clean up this middle. It's a wipe there for Animate. It's going to be John Easy and Maggle spawning first, Scout and Soldier. Actually Maggle switches off to Sniper, but they might want to attempt to block this point. We're going to see the pain train from Sam there getting that ×2. And here comes Jonesy, John Easy from up top, spamming onto Salmon, but he just stands there like a boss, caps the point, and even jumps out. So fearless with his own life. There's a scout going drop down though, thank you Outline plugin. It's going to be Razor's Edge coming in behind. Skeej is nowhere near having charge. Oh, he gets spotted though by Delzik. Does a lot of damage, but Tries to run onto the point and finds Super there. Super, GF18 gets a headshot onto Jonesy at the same time, konr, and this isn't looking good for Animate.
It's really not, no. That mid where they lost Skeet straight away, it was actually really, really well played from Kalari. Like, he did absolute work there. I think he got 4 picks or something. He just stayed alive and did exactly the right damage. Really nice headshot from GF18 just there to get the demo man. That's like absolutely crucial. They're not going to be able to defend this last without a demo man unless someone goes absolutely huge. Which it doesn't look like is going to happen. Skeet is actually fighting a scout. He does go down. That's really well played from Razor's Edge, but is he going to manage? Wow, that was wow. Yeah, made plays.
Someone
apparently.
did go huge. He called it. He asked for huge plays. Huge plays were made. He manages to hold on for his team and doesn't bother to run in and die either, which was the crucial part there. They got enough frags and then back. But now here comes a crazy scout play. Who is this? Razor's Edge is just running in there through a hail of scatterfire rockets and everything. Actually baits Salmon into his demo man Nicolas, and look at Skeed, he's running crits and he is building, but will he have an advantage or will Fragmented manage to build in time to get it up? I can't look, konr.
I think he'll just have Uber the time, looks like it, so not gonna work because, believe it or not, invulnerability is better. And if they walk into them now, which they're trying to do, it seems like they know where everyone is. If they just work this right and they go for the medic like now, which they have done, they've got down the medic and the scout now. They're not really in a position to cap though, or rather to keep going after the cap. They have a soldier they're just fighting. They've killed pretty much everyone, but there's a demo alive. He's like no health, so he's not going to be a problem. There's one soldier as well that they want to make sure isn't behind and everything, but that was well played from them. They went the right area, they went on the right people, and they just capitalized on the fact that they had invulnerability, believe it or not.
Pretty strong.
So yeah, so Skeej is back on Uber now, and he has 30%, whereas Fragmented has 67%. So this should be quite easy for Animate to push on afterwards, as long as they don't throw players in and just lose people again. They should be absolutely fine. They should be able to push to mid, but they've just lost 2 people, a soldier and a scout, and it looks like they're going to lose another. No, Kalari goes down to Maggles. That's really well played from him, but then they lose Maggles. Now they're 3 people down. They do have Uber, so they could block it, and they do seem to be wanting to do that. They're pushing them out completely, but Skeej is just going to build his Uber now. He's just getting it. He's going to go into Z with GF18. Not finding anyone, but they're not popping it either. This is just really ideal for Fenneks right now. They have absolutely no worries. They're going to get this last, I think. And the minute goes down to GF18. Well played from him. That was pretty huge. I don't think they're going to be able to defend the last now because Nicholas, the demo man, is on 48 HP. They've got no Uber, obviously. The medic is just not even there. No heals for anyone, whereas Skeej is up. And all they've got down is 1 scout. So I don't know whether he's going to be waiting to get the Uber before pushing, but if I was him, I wouldn't. I'd get the hell in as soon as possible.
Well, under these NA rules, there's like no real rush for either team here. There's plenty of time to try and make a correct play, if you will, try and pull something off. So maybe Fenneks are going to sit back and send in a few suiciders, or maybe they're just going to build up their charge and go for it because they're actually winning 4-0. And this would be, no wait, not 4-0, 3-0, and this would be bringing them one step closer to that match point. Here they come, gonna peek up top, they find a soldier, immediately Maggles with a headshot, close range onto Salmon, and the Uber is forced out. They've lost John Easy on entry, now Seymour as well, no soldiers here, no spam power. Maggles switches off from sniper to scout, he's gonna need to get out here promptly if he wants to try and help his team hold on to blast. Fragmented finds a pipe from Sukper, goes down, no heals here, and Fenneks can just tighten their grip here, move forward with the heal advantage, and slowly focus down their targets. The last man alive is Nicolas. His 6 HP isn't enough to keep him in the game, and we're going to see Fenneks get the first round of this second half, making it 4-0 as it stands now.
I feel like they're going for 1v1s a lot. Like I keep seeing Maggles like fighting scouts on the side and Razor's Edge going in for 1v1s and all this stuff, and they're all just fighting all over the place, and I think that's why they're just getting picked off and then overwhelmed by like the other team having a man advantage. They just need to work more as a unit, I think.
Into another middle, and we're going to see Nicolas rocking that low roll. There's a direct hit. Roamer play from salmon, I believe, and crits in the bag here for Skeege. They're going to have a little fun in this middle, but they could end up with egg in their face. Skeege has managed to survive long enough to get the crits. Now he's trying to pop it off on his demo man. Oh, the crit stickies are flying just too long. The trajectory not short enough there to pick up any frags. Skeege has managed to survive on 20 HP, but he's in the blue half. A man behind enemy lines will go down to the rocket of Seymour, and pride before a fall there for Fenneks, rocking the unlocks, trying to troll a little bit maybe, and they end up losing middle. Now, Razor's Edge commenting, nice direct hit, stupid one-shot kills, there you go, that's the downside of unlocks. This middle had everything.
They were kind of just sat on the left side of the map, and they everyone from the other team knew that they were there. Like they just bombed them when they saw that they had crits. There was really no contest. They just bombed them and overwhelmed them in the corner there. They had no invulnerability, so no way to really save themselves. Also Sukpa kind of beefed his stickies. The crits didn't really do that much work. They're actually on second now. They're fighting people. Fenneks has got one pick onto a soldier, which is great. But they've got
a medic.
Let me see. They've lost 4 people now to Salmon and GF18. And GF18 is going to get another one on the demo man. Well played. I think they just got out at the end like really hard there. Everyone just lost their aiming fights with all the other classes. Basically, they just got completely overwhelmed.
They seem to have no vision in the garage either. The Animate guys, and were just total tunnel vision watching forward across the point. Didn't see that soldier come in on Z and crush their medic, and then it was all too late. Right now Skeege with that full charge, he's running the normal medic and actually pops off here in the ramp room. Reckons he can pick up a few frags for his, and he's right, they've got 2 there. A third comes in as Super finds fragmented. That is a medic down, and that was a nice reaction Uber there from Skeege, enabling his team to get 3 frags, push forward, get the medic as well, and maintain that Uber advantage. Will be a soldier trying to do work in garage, though. That is Seymour, and he realises there's no action on the lower side. Comes up top, finds the demo man. Super didn't realise he was there, and
is on the Z.
Will that help? Here comes the respawn wave. Blue players crashing onto the point. They've all got crit hits. They're buffed up by their medic, and managing to hold on here, but Skeege is backing off. He's got the boy GF18 Wonder Kid here to guide him out, but they don't commit for any frags, just making the smart plays here, giving Animate eSports really enough rope to hang themselves, hoping they'll push in again and die.
Skeege is just about to get the Uber now, whereas Fragmented only has 60%, so this should literally just be them pushing top into whoever they can find. They've just popped in. They haven't got anyone nearby that they can actually shoot, but they are bombing in. They do get 1 pick, and they're just going to get on the point, and now no one is in any position to do anything about it. They already get 2 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks, 5 picks, 6 picks, and that's GG.
And this is a win limit of 5. That's 3 in the first half, 2 in the second. That's going to be it. GG, as Fenneks eSports live up to their reputation and manage to take down Animate. That's going to push them up in the rankings here in ESEA Season 15 EU Open Division, and I don't think that result was really a surprise, but definitely shows the gulf between Division 1 and Division 2, I guess, Connor.
Indeed, yeah. There's a lot more people that you would expect to be in Prem like next season or at some point soon in Div 1. There's a lot of talent that you will probably see there in the future, I think, than a lot of other seasons.
I've got a little update as well on our future games this evening. Right now I've heard from a couple of sources, Ips and eThug, telling me that the Reverto games are in doubt because Aphage, their French powerhouse scout, is unavailable. I know in ESEA you can't use mercs, but you can add people to the roster at last minute. So they might use a merc for the ETFTL game, which is at 21 EST, but the 20 game is likely to be postponed. But since this game happened so quickly, there's still 30 minutes to go before then. Whatever happens, we'll definitely get a game to cast, but it might be different to the one build. They'll be casting something with VKoon, Tim, the former TF2 legend turned ESL workhorse, and well, any other thoughts, Connor, before we go to John's fine selection of pumping dance music?
Well played from Fenneks, to be honest. They played well, but I feel like even if they had done really stupid stuff, they would have won that purely because they have some really, really, really good DMers that just completely outclassed them, basically.
I agree, and I'm still looking forward to an ESEA game where I see someone using a new unlock with good intentions, not these direct hit trolls. But for now, we're going to go to a little intermission whilst we figure out what to do. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and stay with us on Team Fortress TV or Vanilla TV tonight. There's going to be a lot of action, as I said earlier. We'll give you a little update on what's happening sometime in the next 30 minutes. John, play me out.